Hey Grace, it's Tuesday in Holy Week. After the triumph of Sunday and all the glory and the joy and the singing and the hosannas, after the madness and the violence of Monday and the turning over of the tables in the temple courts, it's Tuesday. Tuesday, the day where not a lot seems to happen, but it's not a day without significance. The Tuesday of Easter week, as Mark writes his gospel, he talks about Jesus and his disciples walking again. They're on the way to Jerusalem and they walk again past the fig tree. The fig tree that you remember had been cursed. Now, as they walk past it, it has withered to nothing. Now, you remember the day before this, Jesus has laid waste to the temple, the place where people come from all over the known world to worship the one true God. Jesus, in a sense, has turned over the tables there and said, no more. This place is corrupt. And now the fig tree is withered, and now there's just this sense in which something new is happening. It's like Jesus has said, the old order is passing. The old way of doing things is finished. The old way of approaching God, behind curtains and through distance, is done with. But it's interesting, the story doesn't finish there. As Mark talks about this Easter Tuesday, this Holy Tuesday, he carries on, and Jesus says, have faith in God. I tell you the truth, if anyone says to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will happen, it will be done for him. Now, here's the interesting thing. We often hear that, and often hear it talked about as if Jesus is saying, whatever you ask for, doesn't matter how big it is, God's going to do it. And you often hear it justified for asking prayers that I don't think necessarily the Bible justifies. But I think there's something else going on here. Now, sure, there's ground here for saying God can do more than we could ever imagine. And if we believe in what he's able to do and we're sincere in that and we're grasping his will, yeah, he is able to do incredible things. But I think there's more going on here relating to this Holy Tuesday and Good Friday and Easter Sunday. So Jesus is with the disciples on their way into Jerusalem. What does he say? If anyone says to this mountain, go throw yourself into the sea. It's almost like Jesus is alluding to the destruction of something high and great and tall. Now, it may be pushing a little bit too far, but I think there's a hint here of Jesus speaking to his disciples and saying the day is coming when that Temple Mount, that place where God's people flock to worship, will be no more. The day is coming where another mountain will be the place of meeting. In fact, 3 short days. There will be a new mountain of God. And there will be a new meeting of heaven and earth, where the love and the mercy of God meets his wrath at Calvary's hill, where Jesus in his body, once and for all, destroys the barrier between us and God. This Holy Tuesday is not empty. In fact, for Mark, it's full of meaning. Remember the Samaritan woman by the well we saw yesterday? Jesus says to her, the time's coming where not on this mountain nor in Jerusalem will people go to worship. Jesus says, someone says to this mountain, be cast into the sea. It will happen. Well, it will happen. Within a few days, this mountain will be cast into the sea, and there will be a new covenant. And God will finally fulfill all of his promises to dwell again with his people. And he will do it at Calvary. So I encourage you this Holy Tuesday to set your gaze on the hill that is approaching. To know that there is one place where mankind can meet with God. There is one route to him. There is one road. And it is opened up on a blood-stained cross on top of Calvary. God bless you through this day, as you just get a sense of what came and what is coming. You get a sense of the one who opened up through his body a new and living way, a way without fear, A way where you don't have to worry, will God take me? Will he accept me? A way where you don't have to worry about the barriers of your own making, of your own guilt and your own stains and your own past, your own failures. A way that is opened on the Mount of Calvary. That wherever you are today, whatever you're doing, that door to heaven is open through the Son. God bless you. Have a great day. See you very soon.